Okay, YouTube, how's it going? I haven't done a comic book review in a while. Last one I did, I think, was on the Silver Surfers, and I'm gonna try and do more frequently. Plus the other battles I put out. And so today I thought I'd talk about a very cool comic, and it's going to be Thor number 300. Very good comic. So basically, it starts out. Odin, basically they're kind of like a flashback type thing with Zeus and the other like pantheon gods or whatever other like sky fathers there are, and the fourth host, the Celestials, come to Earth to do whatever they do, look up the life forms and do whatever their tasks are to fulfill, and decide if the planet is worthy of life. And if it's worthy of life, Arsheem gives a thumbs up. If not, he gives a thumb down. Then Exitar the Exterminator comes in and basically purges the planet, then they restart. But since they were messing with Earth, the Skyfathers didn't exactly like that, so basically Odin, Zeus, and I forget this other, he's another one, like Vishu or Vishnu, he's another Skyfather. I'm not clear on the name, but yeah, so those three confronted Arsheem the Judge, and Arsheem the Judge didn't exactly give a crap. He didn't even not acknowledge them due to the fact that they were lower, basically any lower beings, because Celestials only talk to higher beings if they're present. That's why you never see Celestials talk, because if there's any beings present that are lower than them, they will not talk. They have interpreters or other people talk for them, like in the Infinity Gauntlets. Everyone basically speaks except for the Celestials, due to the fact that Adam Warlock and the Silver Surfer were there, and that's basically why Celestials don't talk. But if there's no one else around, just higher cosmic beings, they will talk. You don't see Celestials talk too often, but anyway, so they basically confront them. And Arsheem's interpreter, an Eternal, Ajak, I do believe that's his name, talks to them saying don't interfere with the Celestials. Let them do what they do. It takes like 50 years to like do the planets or something like that. And so they decide, like, let's just attack them, and they all three of them channel their attacks through Odin's sword, and they shoot Arsheem, and it does absolutely nothing. Nada. Yeah, so those are three Skyfathers, and three Skyfathers could not hurt or even scratch Arsheem the Judge. He didn't even give a crap. Then all of a sudden you see him look up, and he shows their realms, and he's like, and basically telling them that I will cut each and all of your realms off from this plane of existence if you just shut up and get out of my face. Okay, that's what he was gonna do. So basically, then they bowed because the Celestials are bosses. They bowed. Odin, everyone bowed to the Celestials. They left. Then Odin created the Destroyer Armor. The Destroyer Armor was built to fight Celestials. Then once a couple thousand years have passed, then the Celestials return. Odin takes everyone, like all the kind of the life force of everyone of Asgard, into the Destroyer Armor, plus Odin, and except Thor. Thor was not there. Thor's not there, and takes the Odin sword, and basically just brings it to and goes to the Celestials and ready to fight. And then since he had so much power, the Destroyer Armor grew to 2,000 feet tall, just as big as the Celestials. So he breaks through their barrier, and then he confronts the fourth host. The picture is pretty badass. Actually, let me see if I can unravel. Like, he confronts the entire fourth host, just him by himself. It's pretty nuts. You can see it. Odin is a badass. So he confronts them, and then all of a sudden, then the Unimind joins them, which is the Eternals. The Eternals and others went into the Unimind. The Unimind's powerful. It's supposed to be really powerful. Then it got one-shotted by the Celestials and just completely destroyed it. Then Odin was left. Odin fought. He cut off Nazar, the Calculator's arm. It grew back instantaneously. And then he even shot his beams of disintegration, which is his main attack of the ones they shoot. The destroyer shoots out of his eyes. That's supposed to basically destroy virtually anything. The Celestials blocked it with his hand, like no problem. Then Odin fights Zeron the Tester. Zeron the Tester grabs him and forces him to drop the Odin Sword. And the Odin Sword is supposed to be inseparable when wielded by the Destroyer Armor Odin. It cannot be separated, but they managed to do it. Then, after they basically kicked the crap out of him, he knew he was defeated. He kneeled in defeat. Then Arashim gave him the word, and they destroyed the armor, and along with Odin in it, and the Destroyer armor died. So did Odin. It's a shame. Oh, and Thor was there too. He got there just in time to watch fortunately, see his dad die. And then he got all pissed off. He basically went on a rampage. He was hitting Celestials, and hitting Celestials here and there, shooting them with Fire Blast. And I gotta say, Thor's durability is damn good. He took multiple shots from the Celestials and just kept going. I honestly think he did better than Odin, unfortunately, but yeah, he just kept going. Then finally, like, they hit him. He's down. He's like, no, I mustn't give up for Odin, for Asgard, blah blah blah, all the things Thor says. Then he throws his hammer and hits Arashim the Judge because he's standing on like 2 pillars because he's that badass, and he knocks over the pillars that Arashim is standing on, and for the first time in existence, Arashim is toppled. That's what it says. Then Thor picks up the Odin sword and just rams it right through Arashim's chest. Arashim just looks at it, picks it, just like pulls it out of his chest, analyzes it, looks at it, and then just melts it. It's done. Then then Thor's just like, I'm done, I'm defeated, dead, goodbye, father, I failed you. Then, as Arashim's going to pick him up, Gaea, one of the Mother Nature, basically, comes in and like just begs Arashim not to do this, and in return of Arashim not having a chance of not destroying the planet, she offers her 12 of her like children, her people, and they take the tribute. The Celestials take the tributes and they leave Earth, and that is it. And Gaea is a really powerful, said to be possibly multiversal. She seems like afraid to fight the Celestials. I mean, if she wanted to, she could have fought them, but who knows? But you don't have to fight Arashim the Judge, apparently. Moral of the story: do not fight the Celestials. That's all. Just got to tell you. Anyway, but Thor number 300. It's a spectacular comic. If you have any local comic book stores near you, try and find it. They could have it. That's where I got mine, at a local comic book shop. But it's really good, really good. And I'll be reviewing more coming up. And see ya.